Yeah. Hi students, I am Dr. Badrinath. Uh, in this video, we will see the very simple concepts, very simple, very important, very important. Okay, that is the incidence and prevalence. Incidence and prevalence. Okay, these two terms used to measure the disease. Okay, that's why it is very important for all pharmaceutical science students or nursing students, mbbs students. Okay, now let's have a look for this diagram. Okay, incidence and prevalence. Incidence, see here, the water which is coming from the tap at particular point, at particular time is called as a incidence. Whereas a prevalence which is already accumulated from past 1 hour or 2 hours, 3 hours, like that. Prevalence is nothing but accumulation from the past. Whereas at particular point, that is called a incidence. Okay, I will give you example. Corona cases. So number of corona cases in the month of December 2020, in the particular month of December 2020 is called as a incidence. Whereas a prevalence means number of corona cases from the December 2019, from the past 1 year. What is the number of corona cases is called as a prevalence. Very simple. So at particular point, particular time, how much cases of the disease is called as a incidence. Incident. Incidents happen. How many incidents will happen currently? Prevalence means accumulated. Okay, and you can see this is a recovery. This is a hot water fumes are escaping. So how many corona cases were recovered is called as a recovery. It is escaping from the prevalence, like the hot water, how the escaping water vapor is escaping. It's a recovered. And reoccurrence, see the arrow mark. See, the waves will come here and again it is entering. That is called see, corona cases is getting to cure to a particular person. He suffered with a corona and he is getting a recovery slowly, not recovered. It is disease is reducing. Again, there is a second attack of the corona, re-attack of the corona. That is called a reoccurrence, repetition. Okay. Oh. And this is a mortality. See here, leakage from the bathtub. Mortality. That is number of persons died due to the corona. Okay. So I think all the terms you came to familiar with this simple diagram and very effective diagram. Okay. Yeah. Now we will see what is this incidence, what is this prevalence. See, this is the your syllabus in the subject of biostatistics and research methodology. Okay, for as per the Pharmacy Council of India, Pharma.D 4th year, it is a common for all pharmaceutical, all social sciences, etc. and all. See, this is the syllabus, biostatistics. Here you can see the 2.4 statistical methods in epidemiology, incidence and prevalence. This topic we are going to see now. Incidence and prevalence. Yeah, statistical methods in epidemiology is divided into three types. One is absolute risk. Absolute means very pure. Absolute, wherever the term comes, absolute, blindly you can keep in your mind. It is a pure. Okay, absolute risk is divided into two types: incidence, prevalence. Whereas next one is attributable risk, AR. Okay, here don't get confusion. This is also just like a AR, but don't get confusion. Absolute risk, attributable risk only indicated by the symbol AR. Relative risk, R relative. Okay, it is relates to the risk of one disease is related to another. That is called a R. Okay. Now in this video, we will focus only on the incidence and prevalence. Definition of a disease. What is disease? Disease is the term disease is used here in a broad sense. We will see what is a disease means. Any impairment, okay, either it is a psychologically impaired or physiologically, functionally impaired or anatomically, either hand is less, leg is less, eyes is less, like that. Anatomically impairment, any type of impairment, psychological, physiological, anatomical, that interferes with the person's ability, then you can say it is a disease. Person's ability must be interfere, then only you can say it is disease. For example, some people having a one more finger extra hand. I think you observed or not, I don't know. They have a sixth finger. So person's ability will not be changed in such a cases. Then we cannot say it is a disease. We cannot say, because ability must be vary. Then only you can say it is a disease. Okay, two conditions. One is impairment. Number two, it must interfere with the person's ability. Okay, right. So as such, it would include the, for example, say disruption of a speech, unable to speak properly, ability, language, okay, voice, fluency. Many you can be taken many types of that. How to measure the disease? We are measuring the water with the in liters. How to measure the disease? If it is a solid substances, we will measure in the kg, half kg, 1 gram, 2 gram, like that. If it is a solid particle, liquid means measuring jar we will use. How to measure a disease? Disease can be measured by two important terms. One is demography. Number two, epidemiology. Demography, epidemiology. Nowadays, epidemiology is mainly using to measure the disease. Demography we are using to count the population of India, population of Andhra Pradesh, population of another states, population of various countries. Demography is nothing but a population count nowadays. Okay, either it is a healthy person or diseased person, whatever it may be, it's not a matter. How much total population in the India is called as a demography, or in a Telangana, or in a Andhra Pradesh, okay, or in a Tamil Nadu, like that. You can see demography. Number of birds, how many birds are there, new birds, see how he is crying, this fellow. Okay, quantitative study of the human population, not quality. Here not we are measuring either he is a healthy person or he is a diseased person. Quality we are not measuring. We are measuring only the count, how many heads are there, like that. Count. Aging of deaths, see this is a births. Aging of deaths, rip, rest in peace, and migration from one country to another country, like that. All these you can be done in the demography only. Demography is nothing but a quantitative study of the human population. Yeah, demography is the study of the whole population. It is concerned with such things: how many people live in a particular area, how many are male, how many are female, the number of children born, the number of people who died during a specified period of time, and so on. This type of data is often gathered through the national census population. Demography means a population. Now we'll see epidemiology. Epidemiology, we are measuring the disease. Keep in your mind. Measuring. See here. Epidemiology is the study. First, you go through only the bold lines, bolded letters, bold words. Epidemiology is nothing but a study. Okay? Study of the study. Study means what study? Systematic study, scientific study, data. You have a data driven study, whatever it may be. It is a study of distribution. For example, say corona, How frequently, see frequency, how frequently corona is attacking. Either it is a frequently yearly coming or monthly coming, second wave is coming, third wave is coming. How frequently coming, in which pattern corona is coming. Pattern, disease pattern. So distribution and determinants. Determinants means causes. What are the causes of corona? What are the risk factors of corona? Not washing with your what you can say sanitizers. We are not using. We are not using. These are the risk factor. Not wearing the mask. Okay. And what are the causes of corona? Risk factors of corona, like that. Any disease, not only corona. I am saying here only example corona. Epidemiology is nothing but a study of a distribution. Distribution means frequency pattern, and determinants, causes of disease, risk factors of disease, of health related states and events, not just disease. See here, not only see, we are studying in epidemiology infectious diseases, non-infectious diseases, environmental factors also we are studying. Due to environment, disease will come. Okay, radiation is there, disease will come due to the radiation. Okay, like that. Okay, if you very too cold is there, asthma is coming. Okay, environmental fact, like that. In a specified population, particular population, like a neighborhood, a neighbor village or neighbor school, particular school, or you can go to a particular city and you can have a study epidemiology of corona in Hyderabad. That is one research topic. Okay, or in particular state, epidemiology of corona in Telangana. Okay, and country, epidemiology of corona in India, or global. It's a worldwide also, whatever it may be, in particular specified population. See here, with the help of this epidemiology, see, all these are the coronaviruses. These two are the epidemiology scientists. They are doing a research. See, they draw x-axis, y-axis, how much long the disease is occurring. Here you can see the two graphs. See, this person is showing a one graph, one curve, which is a attack is severe, but it is immediately it is reduced. Whereas a second graph, see that attack is there, very slow attack, but not number of persons are attacking. Only few members are attacking and it is reducing, but it is very widely. It is throughout the year. Whereas this curve, only it is showing a 2 months only attack. See here, like that. It came immediately, attacked a number of persons and reduced. Here it is coming slowly, affecting only less number of people, and it is very long sustained and it is reduced, like that. Like that, you can draw a curves, you can measure the disease in particular area, any disease, like that. That is called a epidemiology. Epidemiology is the distribution study of the distribution and causes of the disease in particular populations in the world, city, whatever it may be. It measures the such things as a mortality, how many persons are died, mortality, martyry. Mortality is nothing but martyry, illness and disability, in order to describe the patterns of disease in communities. In addition to causes various, for example, say here AP Info is one of the software. I already made video on this AP Info. Epidemiology information is called as a AP Info. It is a software. With the help of this software, you need not to be go anywhere and collect the data. No problem. From different countries, you can get the information from the directly from the corona patients. So you just tell them to enter. You send a WhatsApp link so that they will open the software, AP Info software. They will enter all the data. You collect it, you submit, and you can be present the epidemiology. Yeah, epidemiologists is nothing but a person. So those who are in the field of epidemiology, you are calling as an epidemiologist. Frequently make the use of two measurements of a disease: incidence, prevalence. Incidence is measures how many people began to suffer from the disease during a particular period of time. particular period, 1 month period, 1 week period. I told no corona cases in the December 2020 is called a incidence. Prevalence means it measures how many people actually had the disease at particular time, and from the 2019 December to 2020 December. See here in this diagram I have mentioned incidence at particular time, how much water is coming. Prevalence, how much water is already there from the past. Okay, that is the definition. And these formulas are very important. All the slides are important, very slides. Okay, incidence rate of a disease. This formula, incidence rate. Here, prevalence rate of a disease. Incidence rate of a disease is equal to number of new cases into 100 divided by size of the population at risk. Okay, in India, total population is at risk only of the corona. Okay, and prevalence, total number of cases by the time. That is the difference mainly. New cases here by the time into 100 divided by size of the population at risk. We will see one example so that you can understand well. Here you can see very simple example, worked example, stuttering. See here this word stuttering, speech disorder. They were unable to speak properly. Stuttering will come. Some people like this. See, this is a school. These people, children are stuttering, H, H, K, hey, hey, G, G, like that. They are unable to speak fluently is called as a stuttering. That example here we can take. See, this is a school. Total number of preschool children in 2001 up to 2001. See, total number, either they may admitted last year or before last year, whatever it may be. Total number of a preschool children is a 5696. This is the total number of the children. Next is total number of new cases. New. In the year of 2001. Stuttering in the 2001. 34 new cases are joined children's. They have a problem of the stuttering. Total number of children diagnosed as a stuttering by 2000, by, see here this word is very important, by 2001, that means last year, before that last year, total how many people are stuttering? Students, 132. 34 new cases, 132 total by the end of the 2001. This is the statistics. In this, how to measure this stuttering disease? Incident rate. This is the formula what I have already shown. The same formula we are using. Number of new cases into 100 divided by size of the population at risk. So incidence rate, see, 34 new cases into 100 divided by total cases 5696. So incident rate is equal to 0.6 percentage. You have to use the percentage here because we used 100, no. So that's why you have to use the percentage 100. Here you can see prevalence rate, number of cases by the time, see 132 by the time into 100 divided by 5696, 2.3 percentage. It is a prevalence rate. Very simple concepts. Uses of epidemiology. This is the last slide. See why we have to measure the disease. What is the benefits of using a disease? See, I will measure what is the corona statistics. What I will get with the help of that data, what I will get, what is the benefit? Number of benefits are there. That benefits we are going to be seeing this. Uses of epidemiology. Extremely useful for planning of a new services so that you can provide a new services for corona patients, new ambulance services, two-wheeler ambulances. I will get new idea. The ambulances are not sufficient. What I will do, I will new services for two-wheeler ambulances. I will get idea. See, ventilators are not sufficient. I will go for research and I will do some cheapest ventilators. I will start manufacturing like that. Extremely useful for planning a new services to assist the people suffering from the disease And for improving the established services, I will also improve the, see, number of ambulances are 100. The government will think that no, with the epidemiology of corona, the statistics, these ambulances are not at all sufficient. So I have to bring new more ambulances. Like that, I will improve the already established services. They help to define the health and social care need. What is, how much care you have to need to take for your country people. It gives the information. So this much of care you have to take. You have to announce the lockdown. You have to shut all the shops, all the shopping malls, like that. And the interest to budget holders. See, if epidemiology statistics are fearful for the corona, you can allot a special budget for particular disease, either corona or diabetes or whatever it may be. Next, the data may also influence the professional training. How much data you professional needed to handle the corona? How many doctors we needed? How many tablets? How many vaccines we have to provide? Like that, you will get the data with the help of epidemiology only. If there is no epidemiology, how can you calculate? How can you guess all these things? It is not possible. Okay. For similar reasons, the data may influence the investment also in research. See, if there is a huge amount of cases of corona, then researchers will come and they will put their brain on the research. If only few people are suffering, no research is required because only few people are doing that. So investment also it comes like that. Many advantages are there. And our next topic in the video, next video, attributable risk, relative risk. These are the two. Okay, that we will see in the next video. I will end my video here. Right.